I am a workaholic. I have been since I was 14. I will never not work, but that's my DNA. I enjoy truly what I do. And I think the secret to that is falling asleep every night feeling joy. In my corporate career, I didn't. And so I made the choice, which was a very scary one, to move out of that into my own company. But that's the question that it really took me the past year of a lot of inner work, a lot of self-discovery, a lot of that imposter syndrome to figure out, how do I lay my head on the pillow every night and feel joy, right? And once I was able to answer that, like, what do I want from life? Is it money? Well, sure, money's great. You can buy things, right? Is it more time with my family? Well, sure, I love hanging out with my family. Is it working? Yeah, I actually love working, so it's like trying to figure out what makes me tick, like all of it, in some aspect of balance, so long as when I go to sleep at night, I feel joy. And that was the revelation that took me a solid year of going back to our church and kind of rekindling my faith. And, it was a very cool journey for me, but it was something that was the end answer, was what do I want out of life is to feel joy when I go to sleep. And if I can do that every night, then I'm in a good place. Doesn't mean I don't have bad days or sometimes cry myself to sleep, depending on the situation. We all have those days, but like as a general rule of thumb, like I just want to feel joy in my day. And when I go to bed, know that I did the best I can, knowing that, frankly, we're not curing cancer and I can pick it up tomorrow and try again.
That's so important. And I think that aspect of joy, what brings joy into my life and how do I want to live, is such an important question, because I think a lot of times we just think about like what do we want? And it's very like material, not that material things aren't important, but like how much do I want to make? What title do I want to have? And like where do I want to live even? And those things are important and they bring us joy to a certain extent, but how does my life look as a whole? And how am I expressing myself authentically as a human, as a woman, like however you identify, like how am I showing up and authentically? And what does joy mean to me? And I think that, it's easy to just hear a question like that and think, oh, what makes me happy? But I think joy is very different from happiness. Happiness is how I feel when I eat a cookie,
Yeah.
or I go on vacation, but happiness is fleeting. Joy is something that we truly cultivate in our souls. And so it's really inspiring to see someone like you who has said, I've had all of these great things. You've had a really impressive career, which I want to get into, but tapping into, I can do these things well, but this is what I want to do.